Hi, hello, my name is Duo, and I'll be talking to you about Chicago Chinatown, which is a very cultural Chinese place that is well known for its food, for its historic landmark, and its gate, and a lot of culture. So overall, in the old part, there's Chinatown is split into two sides. There's the old Chinatown and the new Chinatown. And the old Chinatown, it consists of a welcoming gate that allowed people to go in and to see like small shop and a lot of restaurant that is very native to the Chinese culture. And in the old part of Chinatown, there's a huge tradition, and it's also in the new part of Chinatown, a tradition of ribbon cutting when there's a new business. And the reason for that is that we use the color red for the cutting because it signified luck and prosperous business for years to come. And everyone in Chinatown knows this superstition, so everyone does it whenever they open a business in Chinatown. And in the new part of Chinatown, there's this Zodiac Square center, which is a huge part of the Chinese culture, and it's the Chinese Zodiac Square, which consists of all the zodiac signs of statue in the center, and it's the statue of rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ghost, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. And every year in Chinatown, we celebrate Chinese New Year's, and it's called Lunar New Year's. And what it does is that we do a dragon dance, and there's a parade, and there's just a lot of celebration going on during this time of the year, and it's usually around February 16th. Now, in the new part of Chinatown Square, there's restaurant cuisine from all over China. You got to realize that China is the large place, and there's different parts of the territory that is very specific to their own cuisine. There's Sichuan cuisine, there's Beijing cuisine, there's Hebei, there's Guangzhou, there's all over China. Yeah, and then some of the food that is very common among Chinese people, I will explain further in, is the next one is called the dim sum. And this is basically breakfast food, and this is food that you just eat small amounts of, and it just comes in container of a small wooden plate, a wooden container, and it only contains 3 to 4 items because this is where you just take a sample of the food that you eat, and you drink a lot of tea and have a lot of conversation. And the next type of food is the noodles. The noodles are very common in China, and it comes in so many different forms. There's lo mein, ban ban mian, and there's many different sorts of noodle, and it's basically varies from the length and the thickness of it. Some are flat and long, and some are flat and wide, and while some are just very thick, and while some are very skinny. And they each have their own name due to a specific region of China because of the type of resource that they have in order to create these type of noodle. And then next is hot pot, which is one of my favorite. And it's a very good place to have spicy and non-spicy food. And it's more of a is whatever you want to eat, you put in. You put in a slice of mutton or a slice of beef or any type of vegetable you want in there, and you just boil it in there for a few seconds, and you take it out and you put it back into your plate to eat. So very easy because you can get to choose what you eat, and it's one of the most common ways for people to have dinner. And the next is it's the barbecue food, which the Chinese have their own barbecue, and they sun dry a lot of duck, pig, and rooster. And basically what they do is they just soak it in a different type of sauce. It's kind of like American beef jerky, and they just let it sun dry for a long time. And it's very tasty, and it just have a lot of good tasting substance to it, which is one of my favorite. In Chinatown, there's this place called Barbecue King that had won a notorious award for it, and it's one of my favorite places to go to eat for a Chinese barbecue. And yeah, and that'll be it. And I really encourage everyone, whenever they have the chance to go to Chicago, to visit Chicago Chinatown and to see for themselves the food, the culture, and to experience firsthand what the food is like and what type of different food that they have there. So yeah, other than that, enjoy Chinatown next time you come to Chicago.